TV soap news and spoilers say that in the glittering, gated enclave of Fairmont Estates just outside Washington, D.C., where power, privilege, and passion collide, Beyond the Gates continues to captivate audiences with its intricate web of family secrets, romantic entanglements, and high-stakes betrayals. Thursday, October 16th, promising a roller coaster of emotions that will leave viewers on the edge of their seats. If you're anything like the devoted fans who've been buzzing on social media, you've been eagerly anticipating what fresh chaos will erupt among the Dupree family and their extended circle. Today, we're predicting, and expanding on, the explosive storylines that are set to unfold, drawing from the simmering tensions that have been building over recent weeks. Buckle up, because this episode isn't just about revelations, it's about the shattering of illusions, the clash of dreams, and the raw, unfiltered drama that makes this CBS soap opera a must-watch. Let's start with the heart of the Dupree dynasty, where generational conflicts often mirror the broader themes of ambition, love, and sacrifice. At the center of today's turmoil is Naomi Hamilton Hawthorne, the whip-smart civil attorney and eldest daughter of Danny Dupree and Bill Hamilton. Played with nuanced intensity by Ariel Prepati, Naomi has always been the grounded counterpoint to her family's more flamboyant personalities. She's built a life of purpose in D.C., advocating for the underserved while nurturing her marriage to Jacob Hawthorne, a dedicated robbery/homicide detective portrayed by Jiber Horges. Their relationship has been a beacon of stability amid the show's whirlwind of affairs and scandals, until now. In a shocking twist that echoes the unexpected life changes we've seen in past seasons, remember the fallout from Danny's modeling career pivot? Naomi discovers she's pregnant. This revelation hits like a thunderbolt, not because it's unwelcome in the abstract, but because motherhood has never been part of her meticulously planned roadmap. Naomi, with her laser-focused career and commitment to social justice, sees this as a derailment, a beautiful but terrifying detour that could upend her independence and professional trajectory. Imagine the scene: Naomi, alone in her sleek D.C. apartment, staring at the positive pregnancy test under the harsh glow of bathroom lights, her hands trembling as waves of panic and uncertainty crash over her. She's always prided herself on control, on being the one who charts her own course without the weight of traditional expectations. But now, biology has thrown her a curveball, forcing her to confront vulnerabilities she thought she'd buried deep. Enter Jacob, her steadfast husband, who views this news through an entirely different lens. Jacob, hailing from a long line of law enforcement officers, has always dreamed of building a family legacy. For him, this pregnancy is serendipity, a perfect opportunity to settle down, create roots, and embrace the joys of parenthood. He's the type of man who envisions family barbecues, school plays, and quiet evenings teaching their child about justice and integrity. But when Naomi confides in him, the conversation spirals into chaos. What starts as a tender moment devolves into a heated debate, their voices echoing off the walls of their home as they stand on opposite sides of an emotional chasm. Jacob pleads, his eyes filled with hopeful earnestness, "This could be our chance, Naomi, to build something lasting, something real." But Naomi, her voice cracking with frustration and fear, retorts, "I love you, Jacob, but I'm not ready to give up who I am. Not now, maybe not ever." This impasse isn't just a marital spat, it's a profound exploration of modern relationships in a high-pressure world. How will this divide affect their marriage? We've seen cracks in seemingly solid unions before on Beyond the Gates, like the slow unraveling of Nicole and Ted's picture-perfect life. For Naomi and Jacob, being on such extremes could lead to resentment, counseling sessions, or even a temporary separation. Predictions abound. Will Naomi consider her options, perhaps confiding in her grandmother Anita, who shares her singing talent and has navigated her own share of life-altering decisions? Or will Jacob's enthusiasm push Naomi further away, forcing him to question if their love can withstand this test? As the episode progresses, expect close-up shots of tear-streaked faces and tense silences, amplifying the drama to operatic levels. This storyline alone could span weeks, delving into themes of choice, autonomy, and compromise, reminding viewers that even in affluence, personal fulfillment comes at a cost. Shifting gears to a subplot that's equal parts celebratory and sinister, we turn to Bill Hamilton's birthday, a day that should be filled with joy but instead brews a storm of deception and despair. Bill, the charismatic yet calculating criminal defense attorney brought to life by Timon Kyle Durrett, has always been a magnet for controversy. His ex-wife Dani views him as a narcissist and opportunist, and recent episodes have only reinforced that image, especially with his lingering chemistry with Dani despite his engagement to Haley Lawson. Haley, portrayed with fiery charisma by Marquita Goings, starts the day already seething. She's witnessed Bill in a compromising kiss with Dani at the casino, a betrayal that cuts deep, given her efforts to build a life with him as his fiancé and paralegal. This isn't just jealousy, it's a profound wound to her confidence and trust. Haley, gorgeous and witty, has fought to win over Bill's circle, enduring snide remarks from Dani's camp who label her a husband-stealing tramp. But now, fueled by rage, she enlists her cousin Randy Parker, Maurice P. Carey, in a vengeful plot. Their scheme? To eliminate Bill and claim his substantial insurance payout. Randy, returning this week with a deadly order aimed at a startling target, adds a layer of thriller-esque suspense. Picture Haley and Randy huddled in a dimly lit room, whispering plans over glasses of wine, their faces shadowed by malice. Haley's hands clench as she declares, "After everything I've given him, he thinks he can humiliate me? No more." But the birthday takes an even darker turn when Haley's intended treat for Bill, a gift meant to be a twisted olive branch or perhaps something more ominous, like a poison token, falls into the wrong hands. Speculation runs wild. Could it end up with Dani, escalating the love triangle into dangerous territory? Or perhaps Chelsea or Naomi, drawing innocence into the crossfire? This mishap doesn't just frustrate Haley, it plunges her into depression, her usual charm cracking under the weight of failure and heartbreak. We predict scenes of Haley alone, staring out a window as rain patters against the glass, her mind racing with regrets and what-ifs. Bill's birthday, meant to be happy for him, becomes a catalyst for Haley's unraveling, potentially leading to a confrontation that exposes their plot or drives her to desperate measures. Meanwhile, the ripple effects touch on family dynamics, as Haley's actions could intersect with Bill's daughters. This storyline masterfully blends dark humor with genuine peril, echoing classic soap tropes like the scorned lover's revenge but with a modern twist of financial motive. Will Randy execute the deadly order, or will a last-minute intervention save Bill? And how will this affect the Hamilton family's fragile bonds? The drama here is palpable, promising edge-of-your-seat moments that could redefine alliances in Fairmont Estates. No episode of Beyond the Gates would be complete without the younger generation's struggles, and Chelsea Hamilton steps into the spotlight with her own brand of turmoil. Played by Ronnie Rose Montilla, Chelsea is the social media influencer and reluctant model whose life is a whirlwind of glamour and inner conflict. Still busy preparing for her mother Dani's vow renewal ceremony with Andre Richardson, Sean Freeman, an event meant to reaffirm their marriage amid Dani's lingering feelings for Bill, Chelsea now faces an alarming discovery. She believes her mother has been robbed, spotting missing items in the family home that scream foul play. This suspicion isn't baseless, it ties into the week's escalating tensions, from Randy's deadly schemes to broader family secrets. Chelsea, ever the observant one, pieces together clues, a disarrayed drawer, a missing heirloom, perhaps even signs of forced entry. Her mind races. Is this a random burglary, or something more targeted, linked to Bill's shady dealings or Haley's vendetta? As she investigates, expect dramatic sequences of Chelsea sneaking through rooms, her heart pounding, flashlight in hand, uncovering hints that could blow open larger conspiracies. Complicating matters, Dani has recently confided in Naomi about her marital status, the push-pull between her stable life with Andre and the spark with Bill. Naomi, dealing with her own pregnancy dilemma, urges her mother to be honest. Now, it might be time for Dani to open up to Chelsea, her younger daughter, about these fractures. Imagine a poignant mother-daughter scene, Dani and Chelsea on the porch at dusk, the air thick with unspoken truths. Danny hesitates, then admits, "There's more going on than you know, sweetie. Andre and we're trying, but Bill." Chelsea's reaction, shock, anger, protectiveness, could forge deeper bonds or create rifts. This plotline explores themes of transparency and resilience, with Chelsea's preparations for the wedding adding irony. Will the robbery prove to be a metaphor for emotional theft in the family? Predictions: Chelsea's sleuthing might intersect with Haley's plot, leading to a cliffhanger revelation. Her journey from influencer to inadvertent detective adds layers, making her arc one of the episode's most relatable and thrilling. Finally, we arrive at the episode's most unexpected bombshell. Martin Richardson receives a proposal that shocks him to his core, potentially changing his life forever. Martin, the ambitious congressman portrayed by Brandon Claiborne, has been navigating his political aspirations alongside his marriage to Bradley "Smitty" Smith, Mike Manning. Their relationship, a groundbreaking portrayal of an openly gay Black Power couple with adopted teens Samantha and Tyrell, has been a highlight of the series. But recent strains, Martin's focus on his presidential dreams versus Smitty's desire to resume his writing career, have tested them. In a romantic turnaround, Smitty gets down on one knee in front of their children, proposing marriage again. "Martin Richardson, will you marry me again?" The moment is charged with emotion, Smitty's voice trembling with hope, Martin's face a mask of surprise. Is this a recommitment, or does it hint at deeper issues? This proposition contrasts the episode's darker tones, offering a glimmer of hope. Yet, it raises questions. Will Martin accept, balancing love and ambition? Or will external pressures, like family expectations from his mother Nicole or grandfather Vernon, complicate things? Expect flashbacks to their past, heightening the drama. In wrapping up, October 16th's episode weaves these threads into a tapestry of human frailty and strength. From Naomi's pregnancy crisis to Haley's vengeful despair, Chelsea's suspicions, and Martin's life-altering proposal, Beyond the Gates delivers unrelenting drama. Our TV channel Soap News and Spoilers is the place for those who want to know how the Salem story goes, as well as great Beyond the Gates updates and news, so subscribe to our channel to get what you want. Bye-bye.